Another great example of how you can help have high level concentration for the entire game is Hall of Famer Tony Esposito. Now, Tony Esposito, you may not know this, he's the godfather of Dane Belfour, Eddie Belfour's kids. That's how close they were. The thing with Tony Esposito is he would compartmentalize the game. He would break the game down into little 2-minute periods. So from the 20-minute mark to the 18-minute mark, he'd just tell himself, you know what, no goals. I'm going to bear down and get a mini shutout. And after that 2 minutes had expired, he's down to the 18-minute mark, he'd start a new 2-minute period. He'd go from 18 to 16-minute mark of the period. And he'd just keep doing these little 2-minute segments, these 2-minute bites, and he'd just try to maintain full concentration for those little 2-minute periods, and he'd get a series of shutouts, or, if you get a goal, you start a new 2-minute period. But what he did was, by breaking the game down into little chunks of 2 minutes in duration, he was able to get through a 60-minute game by having high level concentration the whole game. I think one of the first steps that you need to start if you want to get into the mental side of the game is to create a goaltending journal. Now, in this journal, here's what you got to do. Take every single goalie technique you can think of. Butterfly, stance, RVH, glove save, blocker save, poke check, saucer pass, every technical thing you may ever have to do, and list it. Secondly, come up with every game situation you're going to face. Screen, tip, breakaway, 2-on-1, penalty kill, power play. So come up with every technique that you might see you need in a game, every tactic, every game situation you might see. And then create little notes, point form, on how you should play each technique, how you should play each game situation. Look at all the resources online. Every single thing on my website is covered in there. Other great goalie coaches can do the same thing. But come up with your own goalie journal and use that to refer to when you start getting into your mental rehearsal sessions. And that's a working, living, breathing document. Once you start getting problems with a certain situation, you refer back to your book. You make changes, you make notes. Now I'm going to play the situation like this because what I was doing wasn't working. You edit it, you change it, you rewrite it. And what you find is, by referring to this goaltending journal all the time, you embed this into your brain. You embed this into your heart. And all of a sudden, combined with the physical practice, the mental practice, and the reading and the study of this journal, you're going to deliver performances without even knowing what you're doing. It's going to happen automatically. And that's the key to elite goaltending. Being able to deliver performances and do stuff automatically, perfectly, at the right time, the right place, the right situations. And if you ask a professional goaltender how I made a certain save, a lot of times we wouldn't be able to tell you how we did it. We just did it because of A, perfect practice, and B, perfect programming. And by perfect programming, I'm referring to mental rehearsal, skill rehearsal, game situation rehearsal. It's an important thing. Gotta do it.